The sun rose, but it was not a happy day. Jesus' friends were heartbroken. Their leader was gone. They had watched him die on the cross, a terrible, unforgettable sight. Now the world felt empty and colorless. They missed his voice, his smile, and the hope he brought. Hiding in a small room, they whispered about his miracles and stories. He had healed the sick, given sight to the blind, and spoken of God's love. But now, it felt like all hope was buried with him. Mary Magdalene, unable to sleep, decided to visit the tomb. She wanted to honor Jesus one last time with oils and spices. In the early morning darkness, she set out alone, tears falling. The others stayed behind, lost in fear and sadness. They remembered his promise to return, but it seemed impossible. Doubt and grief filled the room. Who would guide them now? Their future looked dark. All their hope felt buried in that cold tomb. The world had never felt so lonely. But Mary was determined to show her love even in her sorrow. Mary reached the garden as dawn broke. She saw the stone rolled away from the tomb. Her heart raced. Peering inside, she found it empty. Jesus was gone. Only the linen cloths remained. Panic replaced her sadness. Had someone taken him? She ran to tell Peter and John. They rushed to the tomb, saw the empty space, and were stunned. Nothing made sense. Mary stood outside weeping. Looking in again, she saw two angels in white. They asked, "Woman, why are you crying?" Through tears she replied, "They have taken my Lord and I don't know where." The friends were left with more questions than answers. The empty tomb was a mystery. Hope seemed lost, but something extraordinary was about to happen. The story was not over. The world was about to change. Mary turned and saw someone behind her. She thought it was the gardener. He asked, "Why are you crying? Who are you looking for?" She pleaded, "If you've taken him, tell me where." Then he spoke her name. Mary. Instantly she recognized Jesus, alive. Joy replaced her sorrow. "Teacher!" she cried. Jesus had returned, just as he promised. Mary ran to tell the others, "I have seen the Lord." At first they doubted, but later that day, Jesus appeared to them too. He stood among them and said, "Peace be with you." They saw his hands inside. It was really him. Fear turned to joy. Their friend was back. The quiet room filled with laughter and hope. Jesus was not a ghost. He was real, alive, and with them. Their adventure was not over, it was just beginning. Broken hearts were mended, hope restored. Jesus' return changed everything. The impossible had happened. The world would never be the same. Why does it matter that Jesus is alive? Death had always seemed unbeatable, a final locked door, but Jesus broke through, defeating death itself. His resurrection was a victory for everyone. God's love proved stronger than anything, even death. Now death isn't the end, it's lost its power. This gives us hope bigger than our fears or sadness. Because Jesus lives, we know there's more to the story. When we lose someone, it's not goodbye forever. This hope anchors us through life's storms. Jesus' victory is our victory. Love wins, light wins, life wins. This message is for everyone, no matter who you are. Jesus is alive, and that changes everything. We can live with courage and joy. The best part of the story is still to come. His victory is for the whole world. That morning changed everything. Jesus' friends, once afraid, became bold and joyful. They shared the news, Jesus is alive. Hope spread from that small room to the whole world. Lives were changed, a new community was born. The church began, built on the truth of Jesus' victory. The resurrection isn't just an old story, it brings hope today. Even in darkness, a new day can dawn. Endings become beginnings. The same power that raised Jesus brings new life to us. His story continues in everyone who finds hope in him. It's the greatest adventure, open to all. It started with an empty tomb and a world-changing truth. Jesus is alive, and because he is, everything is different. The world now has a hope that will never fade.